I told you that.
I'm going to sync us with a clap.
Oh, a double clap?
Love it. Here we are.
Yeah.
And you're on the other side of the camera. How does it feel?
Very strange.
Really?
Yeah. But strange in a good way because it's uncomfortable. And if I'm uncomfortable, that means I'm growing. And I like that. Last night was our shortest on the Camino.
Beautiful morning. We started in the dark. We didn't have our bag last night, but this lovely group from Agape kept it for us and gave us breakfast with no expectations of anything. They just went in the back in the kitchen and started doing their thing and telling, I think it was the last day of where the volunteers switch out, so they're kind of pouring love into each other, and we got to overhear that, which was really special. So we got to eat and brush our teeth, have breakfast, eat again.
Our early restart gave us time to take a break and appreciate the beauty of the earth waking up.
Like stick your face in there.
And Peter's ability to add visual effects organically.
You look like a dragon.
Kristen, you have any thoughts you want to share about what your Camino's been like?
I think so far for the Camino, the thing that I am taking away is that just how much I enjoy spending time with you. That's it. It's just been really nice.
By now we could be like, walking separate, see you in 2 days.
Yeah, but somebody asked us yesterday, like, oh, do you all like walk separately? I was like, what? Like I literally had never had that thought before because the point of us coming was to be together. And it's just been so much fun being together.
Let's think about it with this background.
Is it better?
Yeah, we're a little too backlit.
You're learning all these things? So yeah, best part of the trip so far, being with you.
I just want to point out how great Kristen looks with this backpack on.
Let's see Peter's backpack. Can you... Look at that little bitty backpack. Little bitty backpack. So cold?
Yeah.
We are Caminoing really hard right now.
All right, we are poolside in the ice water, dipping those feet.
That is our albergue for tonight. We'll be eating dinner there, but we get to stay just on the other side of a field.
This field, to be exact, in a refurbished farmhouse with cattle grazing nearby. And until it's time for the Pilgrims group dinner, we have nothing to do but enjoy this creek and all of the life that calls it home. If you look closely, you'll spot something that I am seeing in nature for the first time. A European mink. With its shiny coat and curious eyes, seemingly watching us watch him. He's probably wondering how long we'll be hanging out in his neighborhood.
Did you find a buddy?
This turned out to be one of the most relaxing afternoons in the last 36 days.
The best ever. Peter suggesting I lay in the hammock while he finishes doing our laundry. Chief laundry doer, the best.
Chief stink minimizer.
And now you're literally leaving it all. Is that scary?
So scary.
Have you saved? So you got the epiphany and you started saving your money, or you've been saving, right?
But honestly, that's what freaks me out. Like last Friday when we got paid, I was like, this is my second to last paycheck. And I freaked out. But at the same time, through this whole journey, God has made it clear, in these tiny little nudges, that unexpected opportunities will be there and the provisions will be made to match the vision. That evening, during our Pilgrim's dinner and impromptu sing-along, we reconnected with Tatjana from Germany. That's her on the right. Peter found somebody's jacket, so he's carrying it to the next spot to see if somebody forgot it. Remember the jacket Peter carried down from a mountain about a week earlier? That jacket
belonged to Tatjana. And fortunately, we kept bumping into her.
The most significant lesson I learned from Tatjana was about money. Before this pilgrimage, my biggest fear was leaving a consistent income. And she had reminded me that money comes from other places besides work, reminding me just about the law of attraction and trusting that God will provide for you. And she said, you'll know this because of experience. And I remember before we left for the Camino, we knew we needed to upgrade our camera gear, but it was going to cost about $7,000. But I didn't want to be cheap when it comes to God, so we took money out of our savings and we bought the gear. So before we left for the Camino, we deposited money that we had randomly been paid for some freelance work that we weren't expecting. So Peter was filling out the paperwork at the bank. And then just out of curiosity, I checked my credit card statement to see how much we had spent on the camera gear. I checked the bank statement, checked my credit card statement, checked my bank statement again. The difference between the two was $1.91. So God had provided. He gave us the vision to do this project, and He also provided the provisions to pay for it.
It's so pretty. Tomorrow, we finally make it to Santiago.
Wow.